Can you praise the name of the Lord? Hallelujah. I like you, whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, whether you're going to be seated. I like you to make sure that your heart is tuned. It's very, very easy for you to come for a program and get very distracted. It's very easy to come for a program and not be programmed to receive. So I beg you, ensure, I don't know what you came with, whether your status is complicated or is uncomplicated. Whatever be your relationship status, just ensure that you are here. Because God is said to do amazing things in His presence. Hallelujah. I want to teach this morning what I've afternoon. Yeah, I'm still on the strings. What I've titled Red Flags. Red flags. I've realized that many people see red and call it green. Because many of you don't even know what each color on a traffic light symbolizes. Many of you don't know what each color on a traffic light symbolizes. And even if you even know, you don't even know when your relationship color has changed. Many people see green. That is why when you're driving a car and you're on the road, some people disobey the traffic light because why? They do not understand the rules that should guide their life. They don't understand the rules of driving. The same way, they do not understand the rules that should guide their life. So any color is color, any man a man, any woman is woman. So even when they see a color, because they think love is blind, they are color blinded. Because they think love is blind, they are color blinded. And I tell people, love is not blind. You are the one who is blind to the love that has sight. There are ladies who are in a relationship with a guy, but the guy is not in a relationship with you, but you are the only one in a relationship. May God deliver you today. So one of the things from this scripture we have read says, but mark this. There will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves. Lovers of money, boastful, proud. I want to start by talking about people who are lovers of themselves. Types of people who are lovers of themselves. Number one, people who are lovers of themselves are people who are not givers. Number one, people who are not givers. Say, mark this, there will be terrible times. So when you're in a relationship with someone who is not a giver, just know that you're in your terrible time. Relationship is terrible. Mark this. So when it says mark, it means you should not ignore it. Many people have been too casual and ignored certain signs and have become casualties in marriage. I've realized as a marriage counselor that the very issues that people experience in marriage, there was a root cause. It didn't start in marriage, it started in the relationship, but you were ignorant. And so you carried it because you think that the signs that you are seeing in relationship the person will change automatically. So you carry those signs inside because you were casual about it. You end up becoming a casualty in marriage. And not just that, the attitude you are seeing, which means signs, becomes magnified in marriage. Why? Because when you are close to someone, the character becomes boldened, becomes loud, becomes magnified. That's why when you see a little ant, it's very tiny, put a tiny item on the ground. When you put a microscope close to it, what happens? It looks really big. The same thing happens with attitude that you have ignored, bad attitude. By the time you get married to the person, it becomes really bold, becomes very big. That's why you see, but I didn't know that the thing was there before. No, it was there. You're the one that did not see it. You don't understand that closeness to an attitude means loudness. It means boldness. It means bigger. So one of the people who are lovers of themselves are people who are not givers. So when you're in a relationship with someone who is not a giver, just know that you are in a terrible relationship. For God so loved the world that He did what? When I talk about giving, I'm not just talking about money. You give communication, time, communication. People think that the highest form of intimacy is sex. Have you ever seen, do you ever take your time to wonder why a prostitute can have sex and not talk and leave and collect their money? Because why? They're not intimate with you. They just came for their business. I have seen people who are married. They just have sex and never talk. The highest form of intimacy is not sex. It is communication. That is why it is companionship, not sexualship. What does it mean? It means that if there is no communication existing amongst partners, there cannot be companionship. So the only way we can ship being companions is that we are communicating. Communication is what brings intimacy. It's not sex. Communication. So when you're in a relationship with someone and the person does not call you in 1 week, what are you both doing? You don't understand. The guy is busy. You don't seem to understand. This guy is very busy. He's such a busy fellow. Do you know what he does? Tell me what I don't know. Really? You don't understand. He's so busy. Before he does it, now he first busy pass. He does this. Then for the lady, the one that won't pains me is that a guy will send the lady airtime. The lady still don't have time for him. What? But you're burning your airtime. You will keep on buying airtime, yet the girl does not have time for you. With your airtime, she won't even call you. She'll be giving excuses. And you say you're in love. You love who? Your phone? You transfer data for her, yet she will refuse to agree to dates with you. Communication. When you cannot give communication, you are not in a relationship. You can't give communication, you are not in a relationship. You say, oh, the person is. Let me tell you something. Anybody who loves you will give time to you. That's one of the signs. One of the signs to know whether a marriage or relationship is shaking is that you no longer give time to yourselves. No matter how busy. In fact, it's in the business that is a test whether the person values you. It's not in idleness that you know your value. It's in business. When the person is idle, the person can be calling 10 times. Even when you be bored, have you eaten? Have you slept? Have you? Somebody's talking to you. Say, I thought you were sleeping. I don't understand. You guys don't have anything you're talking about because both of you are idle. But when you are busy, you now know that your relationship really has value, contents. So it's in business that in 24 hours, the person can create time for you, then you know that you are valuable to the person. No matter how busy. The person can sneak out. It means that the person is thinking about you. But when you are there, 24 hours, the next day like that, 7 days. Even you, when you have not talked with God, won't you feel dry? The same way when in relationship there's no communication, there's dryness. And that's to tell you that the person loves himself. When people love themselves and cannot love you, such a relationship will break. Why? Because it takes two selfless people to make marriage work. It takes selflessness, not selfishness. So when I love myself enough and cannot give love to the next person, I cannot inconvenience myself for the other person, then I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready to build a successful relationship. So the first thing, the person must be able to give communication, give time for you. And please, ladies, don't not spend time now wasting the person's time saying, oh, the person called you twice a day, the person should still be calling you. You want the person to be calling 10 times a day. You don't have timetable for your life. Because some ladies become too demanding unnecessarily, and you also lose out on the potential person. I say a person should be calling 10 times. I don't understand. You don't have work. Because I have to break it down. Because when I say give time, say, hey, I'll go and tell that guy now, did you hear? Yeah, give time. And when I tell you to call me, the person has called you twice. The person is wondering. The person working in MTN. Even MTN customer care, they don't call like that. The person will call you again. Up to like 7-10 times, the person is calling you. It shows that you are idle. You don't have anything you are doing. And before you know, the person begins to see you as a liability, not an asset. So you are one who is just needy, not needed. Over time, the relationship becomes boring. Because that's what liability does. Liability is a lot of demand. You always spend demand. But assets bring value. You enjoy it when you have assets. It's productive for you. But when it's liability, what do? It's like you're always carrying you up and down. You're like a walking debt. So you must give time. Number 2, they can't see you grow above them. They are competitors. They don't compliment you. When I was single, I had someone that I was hanging out with. I think this should still be on that vision. I had somebody I went out with. I went out on a date with the person. And while I was in the E3, I heard the guy receiving call. I was talking to someone. I said, me? I can't marry somebody that his salary is bigger than me. I can't marry a woman that her salary is higher than mine. No, I can't stand it all. The guy wasn't talking to me. The guy was going to propose to me. I already had no in my head. Before I put the proposal in front of her, I was listening intently to the conversation. I didn't need to have a board meeting with him. Many times you want to wait for the right time, bring confrontational question. You need to just observe. He may not be conversing with you, he's conversing with someone else. What was he saying? Hey, I didn't know. He didn't tell me that. No, he told somebody else. What did you hear? When I heard it, I already had an answer for him before the proposal came. So when he proposed, I was not confused. Hey, I don't know what to say. I said no because I can't tell what my level will be. If you're actually my bridegroom, you should be comfortable enough to see me exceed you. That's why it's bridegroom. So if you groom me, I can exceed you. It's bridegroom. So if you are grooming the bride can exceed you. So you need to watch out for those things. Those are red flag. Every time people are telling you, oh, well, you're doing so well, he never sees you. She never sees you do well. Never. I know a couple that when the woman was doing PhD, the man, it's not because he had a dream of PhD, and it's not because the woman was inspiring him. Why? Because he was competing with his wife. In fact, we had someone. See, let me also say this. We had somebody that the man wanted a pastor as wife. He now married one. You know how people think that similarity in gifting is defined as suitability? It's not. Somebody can have similar gifts with you, doesn't mean they are suitable for you. But you can have differences in gifting, but the person supports you. It's similarity in support, not similarity in giftings. That's why you see a music minister looking for another music minister, a preacher looking for a preacher. The man said he's looking for a wife as pastor as wife. He now married this woman. He wake up on Sunday. The woman says she wants to have her own ministry. She's going to her own church. The man is going to. Because why? It was a union of two competitors, not two people that can complement themselves. So their marriage became a wrestling ground. So you need to watch out for it. Don't say, you need to watch out for it. Is the person competing with me or is the person complimenting? You will see the signs. Don't be ignorant. You will know. Never cheers at you. The lady never cheers at you. Always running you down. Comparing you with other people. That's a sign. They that compare themselves with others are not what? Can't stand your success. Can't. Even you, when you can't stand other people's success, you're also a red flag. Because it's not just about relationship. You need to identify it. Let me tell you. When you talk about relationship, it's easy to just pick out the spot in a partner. Talking about other people, your friends, even your enemies. Even your enemies. People you don't like. When you can't stand their success, you are a red flag. It means that you cannot stand other people growing above you. That's why Pastor Ioma talked about it. Discern. Why? Because observation may not do much, but discernment will make you decide. Discernment will make you see beyond flesh. To make you see beyond. Because they can even form like they support you. They can form like they're cheering up. But they're only doing, but the inside, their motive is bad. The Lord weighs the motive of our heart. So it means that somebody can have a good appearance, but have a bad motive. So you must watch out for it. Number 3, they are ungrateful. They always want to make you a victim. They never say thank you. I think I've said it somehow. Never say thank you. People who are lovers of themselves, they are ungrateful. Never say thank you. They never say thank you. It's always like, I see what your mates are. You need to see what you have done more now. You can't buy me iPhone 15. You can't buy yourself iPhone 15. You can't buy me iPhone 15. You can't buy me the latest iPhone. You can't even pronounce it to yourself. They're ungrateful. Never say thank you. Those kind of people will kill you. They will destroy you. You can never grow your finance with those kind of people. You can never be stirred up to do more because appreciation brings multiplication. Number what? Number 4, they value your sexual pleasure to your purity drive. I need to break this down. They value your sexual pleasure to your purity. I've come to realize that when people tell you, when you come into a relationship and they say, you know what? You tell someone, say, let's not have premarital sex. Let's not have premarital sex. The person will tell you, oh, okay, I support. I agree with us. Let's not have premarital. You need to also decide to know if they really agree. You know why? Somebody can say yes to your purity drive, but the person is having sex, cheating on you outside with somebody else. That's 1. Number 2, they will tell you, oh, yes to premarital sex, but you know what? We can be doing other things. No, we have what they call sexual relations. So there's something called outer course. So we cannot have penetrative sex, but there's the other things we can do. We can smoosh. We can have out there. Do you know that there are people who have experienced orgasm, but they did not experience, they've not done penetrative sex? It's called outer course. What people call dress sex. So you're on the person and you are getting orgasm, but yet there's no penetrative sex. I've seen virgins who say they are virgins, but they have done all manner of sexual relations, but just that the hymen has not been broken. So you need to understand it. We can do other things. If you don't do other things, relationship will be dry. Then you now say, I don't want the relationship to be dry now. Then you now go ahead. Then I say, you know what? But we can live together. Nothing will happen. You stay in this room, you can stay in this room. Why are you deceiving? Can a man take fire in his what? And not be what? You need to also check their motive. The reason why they are saying, oh, yes, to premarital sex, is it because they are scared of making you pregnant? Or because they value God? See, why is it very important for this? Especially this last thing I mentioned. So that you can know if this person fears God. Somebody can say yes to premarital sex and say, oh, we shouldn't do it. But the reason for it is because the person is scared of being pregnant. Some people are more scared of pregnancy than their fear for God. More scared of what their parents have to say, what friends have to say. You must check it. You must test it in your spirit. What friends have to say? What will my parents say? Hey, I have a position in church. You are more scared of losing your position than losing the presence of God. You must check it. What fear does it? Who does the person really fear? Is it fear for position? Is it fear for friends? What is driving the person's purity? What's driving the purity? Is it fear for God? Oh, on social media they will tell you, oh, you know what, we shouldn't have sex. But what kind of content are they posting? What are they watching in secrets? We can't have sex, but it's doing porn. You must ask all those questions and you must test. Don't just listen to the answers. Test the answers. Test the answers in spirit. And number 5, which may likely be my last, they are not kingdom servants. They are not kingdom servants. They are not kingdom servants. If you look at Ruth and Boaz's story, it's easy for you to say, God, I need a man like Boaz. I need a lady like Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Boaz. Give me Boaz or I die. But you have not died to self. Servants are selfless. Who are they serving? Are they planted in church? Are they serving there? One of the things that drew my attraction for my husband is he was a rugged servant. This is what I'm saying. It's not cliche. Servants they come daily to God where their hearts is tested, where they are dying to flesh daily. What are they serving? Servants honor spiritual authority. Servants are not looking for positions. They are going the extra mile. Ruth wasn't looking for Boaz for your information. So that you're not serving in choir because you are doing strategy. I want to serve in choir so that a man will see me there. Hello? Your strategy has failed you with all the serving in choir or ushering. Yet you are experiencing different heartbreak. Because you have not truly served the God that does not break hearts. Ruth was not looking for Boaz. She was in a strange land. She will go to a field and remember her mother-in-law. She didn't have any gain. She wasn't. Naomi had 2 daughters-in-law. Two. Oprah thought twice. Oprah looked at all the pigs. Naomi said, no children, no. Even if I get to a particular age, the child, will you wait? Oprah wasn't bad. She was not just a committed servant. There is the casual servant and there is the committed. She looked at all the conditions presented because, let me tell you something, servants don't have option. They are not there for anything. Like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. They say, even if God, that servant, even if we are still here. Even if man not come, we are here. Even if woman not come. So they are not quitting on rehearsals because they are kingdom servants. They are not quitting on position because they are kingdom servants. They are there. Ruth did not turn back. She said, your God will be my God. Your people shall be my people. She didn't know the end of her life. She didn't know what we turn out, but she went. That's what servants. That's who servants are. Why is it important to look out for this kind of people? Because let me tell you, they will serve you in marriage. It is easy to penetrate the heart of the man who is already serving God. It's easier. So you go to God when there's a crisis. When the Bible says the heart of a king lies in his hands and he turns it wherever he wishes, it is easier to turn the heart of a servant. The eyes of God, through the hands of God. She wasn't looking for Boaz. It was servitude that God's affluence attracted to her. Affluence got attracted to a servant. Boaz was affluential. So the prayer is not give me Boaz. The prayer is give me a heart of service. Give me a heart of service. I came from a broken home. I round off with this. I saw a pattern in my family. It was tough. Everybody getting married, we weren't doing well. People were not even really getting married. It was a strange pattern. And I remembered it was tough for me because I didn't want marriage at the time. I became like almost a tomboy. I hated men with a passion. And one of the days I told myself, I said, okay, I don't know where I will be. I don't know how far I will go. But I said, Lord, I will give my heart to you. I will give all of me to you. And the bid, let me tell you, in the bid of serving him, something in my life was beginning to shift, to drop. I was serving him, not knowing where I would go to. I was serving him, not knowing who I would be. I was serving him in a church, not knowing whether I would find my husband in that church. I was giving my all because I was already coming from a place. And I told myself, I will serve him till I die. I'll serve him. And I was there serving. And that was when, in the bid of serving, that was when my husband found me. I wasn't looking for him. I'm not saying don't look for, but can you go beyond looking for and give your service to God? Don't serve your pastor, serve God. So that when your pastor fail you, you won't say, hey, my pastor that I trusted. No, it is serve God. Don't misinterpret it. She wasn't serving Naomi. She was serving the God in Naomi. She said, your God will be my God. If she was serving Naomi, she probably would have quit. Look for that man or woman that is a dogged servant of God. The person may not be there yet, but the person is growing in serving. You can see the passion. It's not pledge. Not that people come out and they want to pledge. One of the signs to know who is not serving, they always want accolades to their name. They come out to receive pledge, but they want pastor to identify them. They're not servants. So there's a difference between eye service and service. They may be close, they are not the same. When you see pastor around, that's when you want to clean. That's when you want to pick debts. That's eye service, that's not service. If they don't give you mic to sing in front, you will not come for rehearsals. You need to be a servant to identify a servant. Boaz was one. That's why he was able to identify Ruth. Because service carries a fragrance. When you are a servant, you don't need to say I'm a servant. It rubs off. People see, they will know that this one, this person, there's a fragrance, an aroma this person is wearing is attractive. It smells. It's not you saying it. Leave matter of relationship. Leave all those one. Say, Lord, give me a heart to serve you. Give me a heart that yearns after you daily. Give me a heart that is killed for you. So that when you see one who is serving God, you will know. But you let it start from you. Because 2 Timothy 3 verse 1 to 5 that we read, it says, there are people who have a form of godliness but denies its power. So a servant can have a godly appearance but they are not godly. A person can have a godly appearance but they are not godly. It says having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people. Somebody can look like holy but not holy. Some can look spiritual but not spiritual. Somebody can look like, that's why it can be eye service, but you call it service. It can look like having a form of godliness but denying its power. When you are drawn in service and addicted to service, power becomes your product. Power to design, power to test, power to investigate, power you just know. Power makes you become. When you are a servant, the more you serve him, the more power comes upon you. Can you rise on your feet and say, what?